My name is Stephen Daigle. I'm co-founder and CEO of BidMoni. Myself, along with my other co-founder, Kendall Dixon and Michael Steffen, launched BidMoni in 2018 from the most likely of location for fintech innovation, South Mississippi. So if you can't tell by my accent, we'll go ahead and get it out there on the table. But launching BidMoni, we had one core belief of what we were trying to build, an easier way to shop for 401k plans. The 401k industry is massive, over $8 trillion in 401ks or 401k-like plans. And with pensions steadily going away, it's becoming the cornerstone of American retirement. But the industry by nature is really under attack. It's under change. How many people are familiar with recent 401k litigation? Lawsuits, anything by raise of hands? Okay, for anybody not familiar, plan participants began suing their employers and the advisor firms that were assisting employers really over a breach of their fiduciary duty in these plans. And so ultimately, one of these cases went to the Supreme Court. And about 3 or 4 years ago, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of plan participants, ultimately ruling that they had the right to only pay reasonable fees and that the processes that their employers and the advisors assisting them were using needed to be documented and they needed to be transparent. Ultimately, they needed to act as fiduciaries, very different from the fiduciary rule being pushed by the DOL and the SEC moving forward. And so ultimately what we identified at BidMoni was that the majority of retirement plans were still being sold by financial advisors. So firms that were in this space needed to adapt technology that was going to allow them to grow and manage in this space. And the technology needed to be 3 things. 1, it needed to be very simple, because obviously financial advisors aren't the smartest people. So 2, it needed to be transparent. And 3, it needed to save time from manual processes that existed. And so our answer to that was creating FiduciaryShield. FiduciaryShield is a web-based platform that allows advisors and firms to manage all aspects of their 401k business. So as you see, Kendall Dixon is logged in to our site. Firms can also do this through a white label version of this. And so as they access this, we give advisors all the tools necessary to grow and manage their 401k practice. So how do we help advisors grow their practice? Our answer to that was the 401k Prospector. The 401k Prospector identifies every existing 401k plan in the country. And so as an advisor comes in and creates an account, they set an office address, and the system is going to automatically search for every plan within 100 miles of their office. So as Kendall has set his office in New York City, we're able to see that there's over 89,000 401k opportunities within 100 miles of his office. So as the system sorts through it, it starts with the largest plans first, all the way down. But say that advisor didn't want to target the $11 billion Morgan Stanley plan, they're able to sort plans based on only under $5 million or $2 to $5 million to better identify plan opportunities. They can also sort based on the city it's located in, or we've even added an advanced search that allows them to search for various service providers as well as risk factors that could exist in this plan. So once an advisor has identified a plan opportunity, they're able to select that plan and go to the plan profile to take a deeper dive as to what's going on inside of that plan. And so from here, we built advisors a set of tools to leverage the next steps. One tool in building relationships is integrating LinkedIn, where we're searching for those plan sponsors for allowing them to connect their account. We give an invite company option. When they get to the point of going out and shopping for solutions, they're simply able to invite that company. And then we've also created a wellness report. The wellness report scrapes data to look for over 30 risk factors that we've identified, along with giving a snapshot of what is going on in that existing plan. So as we look at Morgan Stanley's plan, we're going to look for various factors, growth trends, but also as we go down, a number of service providers that are listed. It's also listing the direct compensation they're receiving and whether or not they're receiving indirect compensation. From here, the advisor is able to invite the company to move forward in fixing and remedying these issues. So by generating an RFP, the invite goes out to the company has to accept it so they can collect all of these proposals in their own portal, and the advisor moves forward in entering the data to collect the bids. So as the bids go out, our custom network of record keepers and TPAs custom price every plan as it comes back in. Our algorithm automatically sorts and ranks every single bid based on weeding out various risk factors as well as structures and technology and customer service scores mixed in with fees that are looked at. So as we go back up, it pieces all the parts together to make sure all the bids are compared apples for apples. It generates a cost savings after all of the fees that are paid that are passed back down to the plan participants directly, as well as offering a request of all of the features that that plan or advisor would want built into that plan. These could be customer service-based, like on-site enrollment, on-site help. They could be technology, such as online enrollment, being able to manage having managed portfolios, or as well as just add-on products like self-directed brokerage portals, financial planning software as well. And so down to the last step, they can even select change plan. We've integrated DocuSign to allow for the onboarding process to begin and move forward with moving the plan. So as you see the process, we allowed an advisor to find the plan, connect with the plan sponsor, identify problems in the existing plan, and then move forward with efficiently shopping this process. The process was simple. So even the most non-expert advisor is able to trigger it and run through the process. It's transparent. The plan sponsor has full contact through their own portal of all of the bids, and one of their core fiduciary function is documenting their own process. So they have a record of all of this. The advisor fee is flat across all providers, so there is no conflict of interest, and it was fast. 10 minutes of data entry from the advisor. Bids are received in 7 days, dozens of bids from industry-leading people. This was a process in the RFP world that used to take 3 to 6 months. And so ideally, as we see this space, is that not only was the process efficient, but it provides the fiduciary role that's outlined, which is acting in the best interest of the plan and plan participants. From a firm standpoint, not only is it a sales tool, but you're able to track, document, and monitor every recommendation that is made by your advisors, the biggest fear as to what's going on in the space. So to recap, $8 trillion in the defined contribution space. Pensions are going away. Over 1 million small businesses that currently don't even offer a 401k plan. For us, we feel that if you're a firm or a wealth management division in this industry, it is crucial for you to navigate the 401k space moving forward. Once again, I would like to thank you for this time, and come visit us at our booth if you have more questions or you want to take a deeper dive into our platform. Thank you.